And my team not really no 85. That's morale, bro. 70, 70
PA
something.
Sports
It's all
coverage
morale,
of the
bro.
National
It's
Football
all
League is
morale,
on
bro.
the air. Tonight, it is
all
all
morale.
on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Houston
morale,
Texans taking on the NFC champions. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the Super Bowl. And I can't help but look down on this field, partner, and think about the history of this game and all the great players, all the great teams that have stood on the field for this moment. So special.
This game is so historic that while we call it the Super Bowl now, that wasn't even the name of the first couple. It's the AFL NFL World Championship game before the Super Bowl really took hold. And think about the Green Bay Packers winning the first two that got us kicked off and started towards where we are today.
And with the whole world watching, at the end of this game, at the end of tonight, one of these two sides, they get to etch their name in NFL immortality.
No doubt about it. They hold up the ultimate symbol of victory in this league, the Lombardi Trophy.
It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
I'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
They'll run on first down. Roper, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down now, Roper, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
On first down, Roper. Got some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync,
He didn't jump.
Touchdown!
He didn't jump, Juice. He didn't jump.
And the Giants are on the board first here in this Super Bowl.
I was gonna ticket. Motherfucker didn't
a
jump.
touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. They'll run on first down. Franklin. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Brinkley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 42 yards rushing for him now on their opening drive in the Super Bowl. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. On 1st down, Brinkley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Touchdown, Texans! From 17 yards out, and the Texans are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got
he's gone for the game. Dislocated shoulder.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive side, it's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Davidson. 3 catches for him now in this first quarter of the Super Bowl.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Texans scoop it, and his guys are
Get him, Giselle. Get him.
34-yard line. Defense was swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Now what a first down pickup of 8. The biggest game, the biggest stage, Super Bowl 63, 1 quarter in the books. 7-all is the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Johnson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder. If he wasn't a first-round pick, they want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
He'll try again. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up. Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Two minutes gone by, second quarter. On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. But these last...
That's caught at the 25.
6-7.
Touchdown, Houston.
6-7 receiver. 6-7.
Great effort there. 69 yards. And the Texans continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
His helmet is over his whole body, man. Like, my dude, he didn't even jump.
I mean,
Get that little midget up off my dude, man. He's 6'7", bro.
We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
64 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
On second down, Roper, he got maybe a half-yard advantage, but eventually they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big.
And
he's not even going to get back to the line of
Bill Cosby with the knockout. Let's go.
They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this Texans defense stands tall. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true. Last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's Johnson off the play fake. So left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Johnson looking to throw on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll change things up. Well, now they'll try the end around. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. No, no.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Texans are feeling good.
He's talking about the plays I'm using on
this Super Bowl. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Yep, I sure do.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter.
The sideline intercepted. And the Giants are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
They go play action here on first down. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That dude got like 100 and something. That dude got like 100-something man coverage, dude.
2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
It reminded me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one. That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game, and a first down on that last catch as well.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Texans are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by
I'm
Fairbairn,
winning
up
big.
and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
I don't see it, though.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it
Man, 1
at
month
the
to make the whole
25.
show, boy. Oh, that's fine. 1 month you shouldn't make the whole show, dog. My team young too, bro.
The Giants
My
offense
team is
at the
young.
line, ready to begin their next drive.
These are rookies out
It's a
here.
game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive,
All
they
this
had the
is
issue in
homegrown.
the first half as well. And that's
All
really,
this is.
unfortunately for them, helped
Man,
to
go
put
look
this
at
game out of
my
reach.
roster, bro.
And
Ain't
you know
nobody.
they won't admit
I got
it
like,
themselves,
I got like,
but we know that winning the
dude,
game
I got like 3
is
people
pretty
on my
much out
team
of
that's
the
over
picture now.
26.
So their bottom line is, how do they
26,
play a
27.
clean game the rest of this one,
These
right?
niggas young,
Take care of the
bro. These
football,
niggas
no
on
more
faith.
turnovers, and see how that
It's like
works.
a handful of niggas on this team that's on
Line
their
of
second year,
scrimmage, the
their second set
37 on
of
first and
contract.
10.
Everybody on this team on rookie contract down there.
They're going to look to throw.
Damn,
And
nigga.
he's going to go
out
down. The
here.
Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
We out
Pressure
here.
can
Get
come
the
from all over when you're
fuck.
plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the return
Jesus,
stops
next year. I knew
at
where
the
you was going.
39-yard
Let's go.
line.
Otis.
Partner, I think this one went awry
My new
very
X
simply
factor.
because he overestimated his arm
My new
strength
X factor.
and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
They'll run on first down. Brinkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On second down now. Brinkley. Fighting his way through contact. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
133 yards for him on the ground
see-
now.
you
He has
see
been
us
a
out
tough
here.
man to bring down all
You
night.
see it
That
now.
was
You see
excellent
it
from
now,
start
don't
to
you?
finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner.
And he fights his way
That boy
into
cold.
the end zone for a
Hey, that boy
Texans
cold, ain't he,
touchdown. A great play there with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight.
And the Texans are starting.
Hey, that boy cold.
to
That boy
game's
cold,
biggest
ain't he,
stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl.
Fairbairn
That
now
boy
to
cold.
add the extra point.
Cold-blooded.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Had to show you what defense was about, dog. This defense, bro.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win,
He
that's
got it,
probably
exactly.
gone
Let's
out the
go.
window, Charles. But
Knock him out.
I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just
Cosby.
improve
Bill
and maybe
Cosby.
start to look towards the
Bill
future?
Cosby. Put
I
him to
think you have
sleep.
to
Put that
find
X factor to
something
sleep.
to play for, something to grasp
kill.
onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll
kill.
wind
Put
up
him to
getting 10
sleep.
back as that sets him
Put
up
that
for
X
third
factor
down.
down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
On third down, Roper, and he will have the first down.
Hurt
but he
that
climbs
nigga,
up
man.
paying for it pretty
Y'all
good.
hitting him too much for him not to be hurt,
Gave
man.
himself options there on the third down play, and we're able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Will
Anderson in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
How many
you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. And if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front seven. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, he should have jumped, Jones. That was a pick.
Incomplete.
Come on,
so
man.
Another incompletion there. He's
Come on,
fewer
man.
than
You
half
right
his pass
there.
attempts in this one, and that
was
is
an
not
easy
a winning
pick.
formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
That was a good play.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
Go, 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 go. Come on,
It'll
man.
be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted.
Go.
And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, first and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On first down, Johnson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Johnson now, off play action. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 39 yards there, a big one.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Now Johnson on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10.
And will be intercepted.
It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Call it a full
Hey, guess how much
3
you weigh,
yards in the
dude?
wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
297 pounds. He's little as fuck. What, do you tackle nigga? That motherfucker good.
3 quarters in the books. 1 to go here in Super Bowl 63 in that final frame after this timeout.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL
he's
on
running
EA
like that.
Sports.
Oh,
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
They'll drop to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level.
This nigga just paused the game. 42-7.
No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that
Just
they
about
forced
what he
in this
picked me.
runaway contest.
The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Bingo. Come compete.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Come on, bro. Why you bad?
Complete.
You could have just turned around and caught that
Play that's
shit.
painted the
Come on,
picture of
Cannon.
this game overall. It's
Show me
been a
the
blowout.
cannon.
It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an
Anderson
inability to
is
advance the
fucking
ball
weak.
from the other.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
Man, you're right. He should be hurt. Shit, as many times we put our hands on him.
Here turns over with a
Tough
football
life, boy. I
already
tell you that
being
much.
in the red
He
zone.
should be hurt.
They go back to the
We've been
air here
touching
after
him.
the INT on the last drive.
Okay.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Texans continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
What you mean?
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
How not?
And now an audible here into something else. Throwing to start the drive. Johnson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets it down to the 32. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen. It turned into a really nice play.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And even 150 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I know we're in the era of wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. Brinkley, they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi Trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
What up, O?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He finds his man complete. It's Davidson. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Down.
Now a give, right side. Roper. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
A tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
In the Super Bowl.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
On his ass.
And the Giants send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 33. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return.
And the Texans will take over.
Here we go, start.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get
I'm
going.
undefeated too.
And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His big game continues.
There you go. You want to challenge? There you go.
Now, and another 1st down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Hey, let's go.
And he'll hit his tight end, Walker.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Rig alert, rig alert.
No, I really don't. I don't like the production. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't like it.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone.
He dropped it.
Oh, that looked like a
How?
6 points. But he could
I
not
had him
get
burnt.
it to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
It was different. It was just
So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
I don't like it. I do. I like some of his shit. I just didn't like that. He got this one song I really like, but it's not on his shit. It's called Pop Shit or some shit like that.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing deep for Murray. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything.
Yeah, I really
just
ain't really
cutting it
listened
loose
to
and
it,
having
so.
fun.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first. Touchdown, Giants! A big play there. 75 yards. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? Doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard.
If you just ran a 75-yard play,
the kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
You have 179 rushing yards.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
He ain't doing shit. He ain't doing shit.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
What the skull say?
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, it doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
What the fuck does skull say? That's all I got to say.
They'll keep it on the ground. Brinkley
jumping at nigga.
Pushing his way through.
You gonna knock me down?
Be out of bounds right at midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase.
Thank you. About time. About time you tackled this nigga.
This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
I don't even want to know, bro. I don't.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
I don't want to know, bro.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Throwing deep for Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's white shit. It's white people do shit like
something
that.
else. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Johnson to throw on 2nd down. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out.
And then you got to go to class smelling like that shit.
A long time ago.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Yeah, but it's not being filtered. Because, they drink, they take shots up their ass now, like liquor shots. To their assholes now. Because it goes straight, it bypasses the liver or something, it goes straight into the bloodstream or some shit.
NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that because immortality.
I was on the internet shit. YouTube. Shit. I don't know, just stupid shit. Cause I think it has something to do with them getting. I think it has something to do with them getting sick. It was something like college campus alcohol poisonings or something like that. And I was just looked at it, just clicked on it, just. I don't know. I mean, they don't show them actually doing it. It was like the news. You know what I'm saying? Like what's trending and shit. I just want to get to fucking I want to get to the combine. I wonder if Greg got people to resign. Call Greg and ask when he got people to resign, bro. That nigga hopped off quick and ran. No, we was. Yeah, Juice beat him and kicked him out the playoffs. Whooping his ass all season. That's why he been stalling out. Talking about it was his kid on the game. Nigga, no, it wasn't. What? Bullying himself. gargle. He was gargling. And they filming this shit, so it's like child porn. So it's like child porn. They should go to jail. So they still making child pornography. This shit needs to go on their record. It's both. It's a little bit of both. My motherfucking offensive line is stacked, boy. There's so many people on my offensive line. I need to trim the fat on this shit. Talk about when you say next man up, my team is all about next man up, baby. Everybody on my team can start. Nigga, my third defensive tackle is an 87 overall right now. Boy, fuck you mean? 25 years old. Fuck. Nigga, my backup center is an 81. My third string left guard is a fucking 78. Yeah, mine didn't either. I'm kind of pissed off about that. Did you call him, Juice, or no? You didn't? You didn't answer? It ain't that. I just want to. I want to. I really don't even want to draft today. I just want to be able to start making my moves. Shit, I had 20. Remember, I had 20 sacks at middle linebacker and went from an X factor to a superstar. Not happening. Challenge yourself. Oh, well, let me. Hold on. Let me tell you something real quick. Cosby stats. Oh, they gone. Cosby was the. Cosby was the Cosby was the second best on my team. Cosby was the second best linebacker in the league, and he didn't upgrade. He didn't upgrade to a super. He didn't upgrade to an X Factor. He still stayed a superstar in the AFC. Juice, juice, juice. My dude had 20 sacks. He had my middle linebacker had 20 sacks as an X Factor and went to a superstar. Man, man, it happens, man. It happens, man. But how many? But how many picks did you throw? That matters. That's a lot of picks. You still threw 27 picks, my dude. I'm not changing it. I'm not changing it.
That don't make no sense. I ain't know it was that bad, Chris. That don't make no sense, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, why do you have that orange?
Because I don't need a team full of X factors. Everybody on my team will be an X. I don't have a team full of. I don't. Like, let me go see. Let me go see. I'm not gonna pay him no way. I have 2 X factors on offense. I got 2 X factors on offense. I got 3 X factors on offense. The other one hurt. And I got, no. I got 5. I got 5 on defense though. No, I got 8. Yeah, but you only could use 3. You only could actually the abilities only work for 3 people. You know what I'm saying? You only just because you have an X factor, that don't mean it's active. When you go to adjust lineup, you go to the side where it says generate your best lineup. It's a zone ability. It's a abilities. You only can activate 3 X factors on each side of the ball at a time in the game. All your X factors don't actually work. They're still X factors. They're just superstars. Man. Keep playing with him. My dudes develop. I don't have any problem developing any. Dude. I don't have any problems developing any of my players, man. I'm not changing it. We are in season. We are in the 5th or 6th season, bro. I'm not changing that shit. It's not an uphill. It's not an uphill battle. It's not an uphill battle.
Like, dude, so how can I get my rookie better then? Like, he just had 15 sacks, bro, as a rookie. He just went down and developed. That means I can't develop.
We all go through this same struggle, dog.
Man, that's stupid. I'm straight. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna keep doing this. I quit.
Mm, mm,
I'll
mm.
go back to my season. I just led the fucking league in touchdowns and fucking receiving yard. I mean passing yards, and he still ain't moving nowhere.
It does the same thing in your season too, man. When you have all them
I
shit,
have my X factor.
your dudes don't, your quarterback don't X factor like that neither.
He X factor. My quarterback is the X factor.
Yeah, but after how many
I
seasons
won
though?
2 Super Bowls with him. Led the league in touchdown pass yards. He's the X factor. I'm straight. Fucking rookie decrease having a bad fucking year.
Damn.
He should have had 20.